The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, is once again directed by Peter Jackson and stars a whole bunch of people. This is the culmination and final movie in this incredible saga that I love. As many of you know, I absolutely love the previous two. Each one significantly got better. Well, did The Return of the King hold up to that? Let's find out. So, the acting in this movie is still pretty great. I like how it's that these characters and actors and actresses convey emotions that just seem real. And as any good story, this final one finishes everything by kind of connecting it back to the first movie, actually, as well as adding some new things, so it just makes the universe feel whole. That's what I love. The friendship and the character interaction in this movie here is really on point. This movie is also very consequential. That's what I love. There's some choices that are made that will impact what's going to happen later, and that's incredible in my opinion, because if you look back at all three films, it just works. It expands the universe and it deepens the mythology, and that's what I love. It's also an incredibly satisfying film. You actually care for these characters. You want them to win. You root for them because you've seen their arcs spread apart and how you want them so badly to win as a whole trilogy. And as a whole franchise here, it builds even more emotion. One thing that makes an incredible friendship is you see the rise and the kind of fall of the friendship, then you kind of see the rise again. And this movie understands that particularly well. That's what I love. As well as it questions some of their friendship, and you can also feel the burden of the ring and how heavy the ring is, and that's what I love about this movie, as well as some of the minor plot lines from the first two. You can realize still expand the universe, and how some characters feel about certain things, which were kind of explored in the previous two, but here it really finishes up, especially revolving around Arwen and Eowyn. Once again, Aragorn here really shines. You can really see the friendship in this movie. They are literally stalling so Frodo and Sam could make their way to Mordor. That's some serious friendship that was built up so well, and that's absolutely what I love. It was done really well. The action sequences here were great. I don't know if they compare exactly to Helm's Deep, but they still were really great, as well as you can see our characters mature in this movie. You can see them grow, and that's what I absolutely love about this film. Gollum, once again, is really great. You can see how consequential Gollum is and his burden and connecting to the ring, which is really explored in this movie very well. Like, the opening scene is dedicated to it, so it makes some of the scenes with Gollum more impactful when they explore it without just telling you things that you're supposed to know. Quick soundtrack review. Okay, so again, the soundtrack is really great. It takes some of the old and adds some of the new in a very compelling way. And of course, I'll give the soundtrack a 10 out of 10. Now, back to the review. I absolutely love this movie, as once again, the location and cinematography in this movie really shines. It really leaps off the screen and makes you feel like you're in a totally new world. And that's absolutely what I love in this movie. And of course, I'll give The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, an A+. Thanks so much. That was my review of The Return of the King. Soon I'll be doing my review of The Hobbit series, and then I'll do a ranking. And then, here's a teeny teaser of what franchise I'll be reviewing next. See if you can guess it. Thanks. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more videos like this. Thanks. Bye. See you later.